GSM, ready? The right gear. The right gear. The flavor of the month free LG tablet, not always the right gear, right? You know, there are devices that have promotions. What do? You typically pick up the phone and call your Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile rep and say, hey, I need 45 tablets or I need 500 tablets. What do you got for me, right? Is it the right gear? Is it the right tablet? Is it supported by the application provider? Is it an iPhone that maybe should be a rugged phone? Who's going to use it? Is it a truck driver? Is it going to be mounted in the truck and just live there? Is the driver going to take that thing in and out of the truck? You know, is it a technician? Are they going to be, going under the house where it may be wet? You know, are you in the plumbing business and the devices are constantly going to get wet? Are you in the roofing business and could they be dropped off the roof by accident? You got to take all those things into consideration. Do you need a consumer tablet that can be ruggedized? Do you need an inherently rugged tablet? Are you going to try to do it with an iPhone whenever a ruggedized like Cat phone or Sonim should be used? So it's all about the right device and then the mount. You've got to mount that thing. It's got to have the right type of protection and mounting and charging in the cab of that truck. If you get a suction cup mount and like a universal mount and a car charger off of Amazon, you're going to get the driver, the technician is not going to have a good experience. So the aim here is to give them the best possible experience. So the right gear, very important, okay? Secondly is the right setup. There's a difference between getting these devices and then just loading the applications and then sending that person on about their way, right? There's a major difference in that and then making sure that it's set up properly, okay? So you gotta load that application. It's gotta have the right optimization settings for GPS, for unknown sources installation, for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth settings, for GPS high accuracy, like all of those things that wrap around that application to make sure that it works properly. It's gotta be set up the right way. Okay, and then next is management, GSM management. So you're trusting this employee, this team member, this driver, this technician to run your business with that mobile device. Well, it needs to be managed properly, winging the upgrades, and this is actual true story. I've had these conversations both in trucking and in field services. When there's an update to the ELD application or the field service application, a lot of times the drivers or the technicians will line up at Ricky's desk, Sandra's desk, whoever that's in charge of those devices. Usually those people are in operations or dispatch, but those people are lined up with their tablet or their phone, wanting to give it to them and saying, make sure that I've got the right update so I can start my day, right? These devices need to be truly managed. Someone that will take those updates that come down from any of the application providers, transportation, distribution, field service, and then push those application updates to the devices with mobile device management software. They need to be scheduled. They need to be planned. And then what are you going to do when somebody breaks a device? Are you going to go run off to the Verizon store or AT&T store and chew up an afternoon? Or someone on your team go chew up an afternoon waiting in line to get a device replaced or a screen repaired? No, somebody needs to manage the entire process so that it saves them time, it saves them money, it saves them productivity. That's what we do.